Everyone, what's going on? It's Pastor Pierre. I just wanted to share something with you, a little bit of encouragement, something that happened to me earlier when I was hanging out with my son. We were sitting down and we were doing homework, and I was on my phone. I was telling someone that I would have to talk to them later so that my son can have my full attention. So in the middle of me still sending that message, my son said, "Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said?" And I said, "No, son, I'm sorry. What did you say?" And he said, "I said, you made it." And I said, wow. And immediately after practicing the pause, and I had to sit there and I had to really just process for a minute what I believe God was saying to me through him. But it brought me to two passages in the Bible. One being 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8. It says this: "We are pressured in every way, but not crushed." So I heard God say, you made it. We are perplexed, but not in despair. You made it. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. You made it. We are struck down, but not destroyed. And it made me think, wow, in the midst of us being distracted via what we have gone through, in the midst of our failures, our losses, our defeats, and here we are trying to plan what's next after we have gone through a difficult time in life, or after we have experienced some major loss in whatever area of life, that we're sitting around making plans on our emotional phones. And we are being distracted by the fact that I had to think about everything that I've been through, everything that I've gone through in my health, in finances, with family, in ministry. And I thought about that like, wow, God says, you made it. God says you survived it. There's a songwriter that says, "Listen, survivor, keep on surviving. You made it." And I believe that with us being distracted by now trying to plan for what is next in the midst of the disaster in life, that we are missing out what God is saying to us. You know, Elijah, the other passage that this brought me to was 1 Kings chapter 19. You know, that God was not moving and that the voice of God was not in the wind. Elijah found out. It was not in the earthquake. Elijah found out. It was not even in the fire. Elijah found out. But it was in the still small voice. It was in the whisper. So right in the midst of me being distracted, that my son whispered something to me, and I had to now say it again. The fact that I made it. So I believe that what God is saying to you is like, listen, don't be distracted by all those other things around you. Don't be distracted by the fact that you experience loss, failure, defeat. Don't be distracted by those things. What I am telling you is that you already made it. And if you made it through all those difficulties before, you will survive the next storm. So go ahead, survivor. Keep on surviving. And it was encouraging for me, and I pray that it is an encouragement to you. The fact that God has brought you over some great mountains, that God has brought you through some awesome valleys, and we can say now that they are awesome and that they are great, because it was good for you and I that we have been afflicted, because now God has just showed us that if he did it before, he can do it again, and that he has built us to survive the storm. So may you be like Noah's Ark, that you're going to be pitched within and pitched without, that you will be able to pass through the storm without the storm passing through you. So celebrate the fact that you have made it, that you are a survivor, and absolutely nothing can keep you away from what God has for you. Keep on surviving, survivor. I'll see you real soon. God bless you.